The Nikki Glaser Podcast.
I mean, I'm trying to think if there's ever a time where I've looked like that drastically different to you.
I know a time.
Oh, wait, I know a time. Oh my God, I can't believe I just set me up for this
insane
story.
that you
When
did
you got
that, and
hit
I'm
by a
like,
car?
is she doing this on purpose? She looked way better after she got hit by a car
yeah,
than she
he
did
saw
this
me
week.
when I got, oh my God.
What did I call you? I either called you. There's two women who have been who have helped apes out. One's Jane Goodall.
God.
Did I call you Goodall or did I
No,
call
it was
you?
Jane Goodall
I
for
know
sure.
it. I
Who's
know
the
your
other
off
woman that-
relationship. I know when it was.
Yeah, you know.
Thailand.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wasn't expecting to see him, and he would surprise me, and I didn't know that he was going to be at the airport, and I thought I had like at least 18 hours to get like gussied up and to look presentable to this person I had just started dating, and I flew on China Eastern Air. It was the worst fucking airline of my life. I land. It's my birthday. I'm tired. I am bedraggled. And then
Dragon.
felt like I had so much time. I get to go get picked up at the airport. Chris said there's going to be a person there to pick me up, bring us to the resort. He'll be there tomorrow. And of course, there's 3 Thai women that work for the airline holding a cake, and they come up to me and they start quietly singing happy birthday.
A cake with candles. So Nikki got off the plane, and I could see them, and I wanted these women who worked at the airlines. They were amazing. These Thai women were just so nice and friendly. I was like, hey, when my girlfriend gets off the plane, can we sing her happy birthday and give her this cake and make her feel really special when she gets off the plane? And they're like, yeah, great. Show me a picture. We'll like see if we can find her. Show me a picture. And like Nikki was on like a big MTV show at that point called Nikki and Sarah. And so I just pulled up it was the quickest thing I had. It's like Nikki on the show. Just like, this is prime Nikki.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Did they
My
walk
body
right
in
past
a a ravine would have been more recognizable than what I showed up as.
so somebody was like, I think I see her, and I'm like, no, that's not her. And
They were asking for my dental records to confirm that this was me.
And so then they're looking for her, and they're like, let me see the picture, and they're looking, and I'm like, that's her, and they're like, no, it's not, and I'm like, that's her, that's Nikki, and she's like, they're like, that.
What
They
did they
didn't say
say?
anything, but
No, she's like,
they were just incredulous.
yeah, they were like, I don't think that's her, and I'm like, that's her. And Nikki looked like she'd been on a plane for 26 hours or whatever it was, layovers and all these things, and she looked like she'd either been at like a Dave Matthews concert or maybe like in the woods helping apes for 6 months.
Yeah.
And like super comfortable,
Studying
flowy
their
stuff.
Movements, living amongst them, eating with them.
So knowing how you felt you looked.
I dropped to the floor,
Yes.
and I went into a tiny ball to
Okay.
hide my face so that he couldn't see, and I just said no, 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 and then I had the same thing that happens every birthday where I feel bad that I'm not being appreciative enough, and like I'm rejecting this nice thing. So then I'm like, well, it's a good surprise, and I have to be happy about this, and I do want to see him, but I like. You can't see me like this. Like, you won't marry me. It's like seeing a wedding dress beforehand, but except you won't want to marry me not out of bad luck, but because this is how I look.
But maybe it's like a frog turning into a princess situation.
So I just talked to you like this. I was like, hi. And I was just like, I'm so embarrassed. And you were so sweet. And then later on, when I returned to my normal self, we were able to joke about like, yeah, it was rough.
Oh, that it was rough for you.
No, that I looked rough. Like, you were so sweet about it. And like, you weren't like, oh, you weren't like mean about like, well, you look weird. You were so sweet. But then later on in retrospect, you could be like, yeah, it was shocking.
I don't know if I said that exactly. It was an acknowledgement that we could all not look our best sometimes, and maybe that was not Nikki's best look.
It was a good message because we can all not look our best.